And it came from the bottom, down below.
What's YouTube? It's your boy Avian Ward back at it again with another one, and today we got another good one for y'all, man. Hey, listen, we back. I know it's been a little minute, not too long, but we back. It's been a couple of days, but trying to figure out what I wanted to do, how I wanted to set this up. I figured I'd just go back into some Cjdachamp words. Let's use them. I like his videos, and he dropped some more new ones, and why not? You feel me? So we're gonna jump into the nonchalant trials of JINWOO. Now, anybody who out there who watch my anime, you know what I'm saying, you know all about solo leveling, right? And that's a well, even people who don't watch anime know about solo leveling just because it's so popular. But we're gonna get into it, see what's popping on, because that dude is one of the most ore farming, I don't even like using that word, but you know, swaggiest characters there is. So let's see what he's talking about. What trial he gonna have? It's gotta be for something like the most aura. It's gotta be something like
finally,
that.
after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash shot he's ever
feel
had
you.
in his life, to Rampage Jacksoning
I feel you, bro.
And redoing
that was
an entire video from scratch.
Comical classic.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened, but oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages, even before the anime came out. They just wanted straight mono panels, but it is none other than the serial E-rank Smurf of Doom, Mr. Sung JINWOO. So prepare yourself to watch this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to you.
That's a fact. He did that a lot for some reason.
Charge because what the fuck, bro? So without further
ado, it would be like 2 or 3 hits. He'd be just beat him, boom, boom. He just be watching. Then he'd step in the last minute. Hold on. Stop that. Like, bro, you could have jumped in 5 hits ago.
Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. JINWOO here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop, highest rank niggas in the game.
That's me, you know me, I be triple S.
Radiance, challengers, and basically any other high-ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass in showers. Never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass
I did think that was weird that she had the ability to like smell hunters. Like what? B,
C, D, and E. And JINWOO was a fucking
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Bottom of the barrel.
This nigga was trash. He sucked. Hot ass, buns. And what made it worse, he was a DPS.
Whoa.
So that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no level.
Yeah, that is kind of trash. But I kind of mess with that though.
Stuck. So
like,
this man JINWOO was hard stuck bronze 3. And he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids.
Yeah, no, that I wouldn't allow that.
JINWOO's here? Ah, shit, this is gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga.
That's one thing I do not rock with. If I was Sung JINWOO, I don't care how weak I'm in. I'm never gonna allow you to give me a title, the weakest hunter in. What? Are we boxing? I wish you would try to give me that title. Even if I do lose every time, I'm a box about it. Every time, because you're not about to let that stick. Now you can say the most get active hunter, because I'm gonna get active with everybody. Everybody calling me weak, I'm gonna get active. So that's the title I'm gonna acquire. You can give me the most losses hunter, sure, but you ain't gonna give me the weakest. Nah, I'm not letting that fly. But
this even had his little e-gator, his pocket healer.
Fine
shit #1 because that's what I'm gonna call it because I don't know if his name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7
I don't either, actually.
because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this every time like, JINWOO, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. And the reason why bro was
at least learn like some martial arts or
was because his mama was in a coma. This
Because
nigga
your
was
power
got
is
one of the worst
capped
hands
out,
at
doesn't
life
mean
I've
your,
ever
like,
seen. Nigga was a
techniques are-
trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna
light
speedrun
just
how
got
everything
bright all of a
changed for
sudden?
this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches.
Oh,
Aaron
yeah,
Yeager's
they was going
getting
crazy.
split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal. And JINWOO decided to sacrifice himself so
getting
everybody
tortured
could escape,
in there.
leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for JINWOO, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And JINWOO gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally get out of bronze. He was not destined to be a trash ass nigga anymore. He turned in to Himothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent.
Leveling.
He could one-shot bosses whole parties would struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Only difference is
that really is the same workout.
And he ended up building a Greek
But that's
god
what's up,
physique
because that's
in
what
like
actually
days.
in real life give you some
now that we got all the
physique, you know what I'm
context out the
saying?
way,
Get you
let's
strong.
finally
So,
dive in
at least they had
into
them
Exhibit
actually
A,
do
Attack
real life
of
type
the
of, activities that'll
Smurf.
get you
This
strong.
man JINWOO caught
But-
some bodies.
No way I got hit with an ass. I will say, I don't know why I paused like that, but I will say, I've seen ever since Solo Leveling, I've seen a lot of shows recreate this style of like, you're in a game. Well, I can't even say Solo Leveling because Sword Art Online was like the first one that kind of did the gaming anime thing. Well, the first one I know of. I don't even know if that's what the first one, but the first popular one that I've known about is Sword Art Online. Damn. But ever since Solo Leveling got real popping though, I've seen like all of these animes coming out that have the same thing, like you level up in the game, and it's like, and I'm like, wow, like. Nah, like it was cool when they did it because they was kind of like some pioneers and they had the creativity to it. But now, like, all y'all doing it, it's like, all right, chill, let it breathe at least for a little bit. For y'all just come out with 50 more game leveling up animes, like, all right. You can get burnt out from it. I'll just say that. A lot of them are still good though. But I just had to point that out. Let's get back into it.
Regular dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas. And our first example of this is this bum ass six stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got JINWOO in this trust fund bum ass. I got all this gear for nothing. Nepo baby Gino. Like, don't get me wrong, I with bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to still be ass. Like, this nigga sucks, but he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't screams daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you. Now, when JINWOO met up with this 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dongsook, and he explained to JINWOO, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dongsook. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now, JINWOO picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E-rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in sight. And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with
you ain't got no
healer.
healers. You out there trying to
And
prove
this is what JINWOO knew.
because
4
ain't no way.
C-ranks and 2 D-ranks. That's equivalent
Y'all
to
really
4
like that
golds
if you
and
can
2
get away with
silvers.
that.
And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon, and JINWOO is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in mana crystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming 6-stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dongsook told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. JINWOO and Gino, you guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment. Capiche?
Nah, cause like,
so they leave, right?
How did you leave it outside? I didn't see you leave it outside.
Up the entrance to the boss's lair. leaving
Why
him
do we need to
trapped in that.
stay?
So
I
yeah,
thought
this
Jenna was
six
like,
stack
nah.
is a bunch of con men crooks because their
What we need to
actual
say? Why don't
plan
we all
was to
go
trap
and all
them
come
in
back?
there and wake the boss up with the
This isn't a good
explosion so the
excuse.
boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow
Dirty.
them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they
Dirty.
literally
And
use these boys as bait. These are
the
some
reason that was also a
crooked-ass
dumb
niggas.
plan because
But
how do you
oh,
know
how
this
little
this
did
fighter
they
was gonna go
know
to sleep
that
after
the
they ate him?
E-rank
What if he
that
was
they
like, nah,
had
I'm
holding
still
they
hungry, I want
bags
more.
was a Smurf.
And now y'all gotta fight him when they go back in there.
this spider
Like-
in a minute tops.
There ain't no
Like,
guarantee.
dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's butchering that nigga. You know, trust fund baby looking at bro like, what
Yeah, he
the
was going
fuck? Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked
he
the
was-
boss by himself.
He was like,
Bro
oh my
was so
God.
flabbergasted, he picked up the bags and said, hey bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water?
You better.
I know you're tired.
I'm not taking no chances.
Yeah,
I ain't
he
about to
tricked
get
it
that
all up,
cup.
boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on,
about
the
to get packed up.
scheming
I'm doing the
six stack
same
come
thing.
back, and they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought JINWOO killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill
he's
JINWOO
higher
and we'll
than-
let you live. But JINWOO was like, nah, I ain't fighting him. He might
they was
fuck
on some
around, kill me
devious
before he
activity.
kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, JINWOO gets the urgent quest. And the system tells
know why
this
this is
man,
doing
kill these
to
niggas.
get a whole
All
new
6
life.
of them. Boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting JINWOO and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, oh, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month, but that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it. So allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the
Massage,
fuck?
huh?
This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to JINWOO and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum-ass E-rank, bronze 3.
Ginger?
What the fuck you gonna do to us, huh?
Nah. How you allow somebody to pull a
With
knife
no
up on you without you
emotion,
even
just
noticing? That's crazy.
decapitates this man. Niggas is shocked. They like,
that's
nutty?
crazy.
How the hell did an E-rank just kill a D-rank? And Hwang Dong-suk knew, oh my god.
He
This
wasn't even
is
paying
an
attention.
E-rank.
What do you mean,
This
how?
is a Smurf of doom. So they all try to jump him, but it is no use. Look at this, he flash steps, bro.
I ain't gonna
And
lie,
just
that's
shoves a dagger
the
in
wallpaper
his neck.
right there.
Oh boy comes in with a swing, misses, knife to the gut, and he deserves this shit too for
Oh,
working that piece
that's
of
a
broccoli
crazy way
on
to
his
go
head.
out.
You know what made these dudes
That's the
deaths
up
even
close.
worse? They did not die off of just that
Old
one
school.
stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer.
Yeah. Oh,
He
that's a bad way to
finally
go
cut
out.
them down.
Double kill.
Now next up, look at this
that's
bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit, and he like.
But they ain't the ones who try to kill him first. But that's on
So
that's on
JINWOO
y'all.
easily kills his bum ass. And then look at the mage. He tries to hit him with a fireball. Instant flash step. And takes a knife to the booty hole. Pause.
Ooh, that was clean.
Stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. And just off of that, this
That
man
is
had caused
crazy.
5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Because
did
he
look
still
a
had to
little
deal
wild.
with old boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking smurf.
And he just sitting there
So you
watching.
think you're cool, huh? Beating on
Get him
bum
out
ass
of
D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back. Because I know damn well I'm a higher rank.
That's a one-on-one in them.
So bro tries to attack him, but Woo Speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just another fucking scrub stuck in Elo.
Damn.
Boom! Face plants this bum! And
Nah,
at
getting
this
your
point
face
in
palmed
time,
is crazy.
old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro
Hey,
like,
bang!
give
Slam
me
to
up,
the
bro.
ground, too.
Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be
Nah, it's too late for that, bro.
You are a worthless, bitch ass nigga. Cause what are you here for? To worship me?
I heard the low tier God
Please hard carry me. I swear to God, out.
video in forever.
Quintuple kill.
This man just wiped
That dude is
the
insane.
whole team. Dropped off all 6 of them, sent them back to the
Yeah, he
lobby.
definitely did.
But these were not the only human bodies Wu called oh no. Because the next victim
All
on this
6
man's
of them
list
died.
was Mr. Taeshik Kong.
Alright, man. And of course, this one go up at the end. I'm sorry, y'all. This light, I'm gonna have to get another light because this is so annoying. But that has been Cjdachamp, the nonchalant trials of Sung JINWOO. Now I'm probably gonna split this up into 2 parts. You know, half and half, just because, you know, I don't want a too long of a video. I might put it all at one, but I don't want too long of a video. But that has been the video. So if you like the video, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor, my guy or my girls, and like the video. You feel me? It's only gonna help you. It's only gonna help me. It's only gonna help And I'll see you in the next. Before I do that, you thought I forgot. Nah, if you don't like the video, if you don't want to do any of that good stuff, if you don't want to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff, there is one thing you gotta do. And you know what that is keep those good vibes. Come on, man. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Man, the aura trials is what it should be.
And it came from the bottom, down below. Remember them cold nights, I was sleeping on the